7 secrets to make him deeply obsessed with you. Men fall deeply for women who do this. Are you ready to unlock the 7 secrets that will make him obsessed with you and turn you into his new addiction? Imagine this: you're head over heels in love with a guy, but no matter how great things are between you, he's just not fully hooked. He enjoys spending time with you, sure, but you want more. You want him calling and texting you all the time, letting you know you're always on his mind. So, how do you make that happen? How do you make him completely lose his mind and think about you 24/7? Well, you're in for a treat today, because we're diving deep into the psychology of attraction and revealing insider secrets that will leave him fascinated by you in ways you never imagined. But here's the real question: what makes a man truly obsessed with a woman? What triggers that feeling that makes him crave your presence and attention all the time? If you know the answer to this, you'll hold the power to capture his heart in a way you never thought possible. So, are you ready to take your relationship to the next level and keep him on his toes, constantly thinking about you? Grab your notebook, because you're about to learn some game-changing tips that will make him never want to let you go. Let's dive in. 1. Make him feel loved. If you want him to be completely obsessed with you, the first key is simple: make him feel loved, and I mean genuinely loved. Think about it: how many times have you heard the phrase "actions speak louder than words"? Well, that's exactly what we're talking about here. Telling him "I love you" is sweet, but showing him through consistent actions and gestures is what will make him fall head over heels. Does he know that you think about him when he's not around? Are you making an effort to celebrate the little things he does, even if it's something simple? Every time you acknowledge him and show him that he is truly important, you strengthen your bond. And no, it's not just about grand gestures, it's the small things too. Maybe it's remembering that one weird coffee order or surprising him with his favorite snack after a long day. Men, just like women, want to feel the deep emotional connection that says, "You matter to me." But here's the catch: don't expect him to read your mind. Are you actively showing him love in a way that makes him feel like a priority? Or are you waiting for him to guess? The truth is, when you love him with consistency and intention, you'll create an emotional attachment he won't be able to break free from. So ask yourself, is he feeling loved? Or are you leaving him to wonder? 2. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. Vulnerability, it's terrifying, right? We've all been taught to guard ourselves. But here's a little secret: letting your guard down could be the one thing that makes him absolutely obsessed with you. Why? Because vulnerability builds trust and intimacy in ways that nothing else can. Imagine this: you've had a rough day, and instead of brushing it off and pretending you're fine, you open up to him. You let him in and share your fears, insecurities, or something that's been bothering you. That kind of raw honesty isn't something he'll easily forget. Men are drawn to women who are emotionally open because it shows a deeper level of connection. But why does this work so well? Because when you're vulnerable, you create a safe space for him to be vulnerable too. It's a two-way street. This isn't about weakness, it's about trust and emotional intimacy. He'll be drawn to the depth of your connection, and soon, he'll find himself needing you more than ever. But here's the real question: are you letting him see the real you? Or are you hiding behind a wall of "I'm fine"? The more you open up, the more he will feel compelled to stay close. So, are you ready to take the leap and show him your true self? 3. Be an equal partner. Want to know one of the most powerful ways to keep him obsessed? Be an equal partner. Too often, people think that in a relationship, one person has to be in charge. But the reality is, relationships thrive when both partners are equals. Does he see you as someone who holds her own opinions, shares her dreams, and makes decisions alongside him? If not, it's time to change that. Men love women who are strong and confident in their own right. It's not about always agreeing with him or letting him call all the shots. It's about mutual respect and making decisions together. Imagine how powerful that feels. When you voice your thoughts and ideas, you show him that you're not just his partner, you're his equal. This makes him admire you, respect you, and yes, become emotionally obsessed with you. Think about the relationships you admire. Are they the ones where both partners bring something meaningful to the table? Exactly. Are you truly being the equal partner he's craving? Or are you holding back? Remember, your voice and opinions matter, and when you let them shine, you'll create an attraction that's built on mutual admiration. 4. Make him feel valued and appreciated. Want to make him completely obsessed with you? Make him feel valued and appreciated in every possible way. This doesn't just mean thanking him when he does something for you, but making him feel like he's an irreplaceable part of your world. Does he feel like you notice the little things he does? Or are you letting his efforts go unnoticed? Men, just like women, want to feel special. A simple "thank you for always having my back," or I appreciate the way you support me, goes a long way. It's these small but powerful words that remind him of his importance in your life. And no, this doesn't mean you have to flatter him all the time, but it's about creating a supportive, uplifting dynamic where both partners feel appreciated. How do you make him feel after a tough day? Is he met with praise, or do you focus on what went wrong? When he feels appreciated, when his efforts are acknowledged and celebrated, he will become more emotionally invested. And soon, you'll find that he can't stop thinking about you. But here's the tough question: do you always show him how much you value him, or do you take him for granted sometimes? The more you appreciate his presence, the stronger the bond will become. If you want to keep him obsessed, start by ensuring that he knows he is truly valued. 5. Be educated and smart. Here's a huge secret: intelligence is irresistible. Sure, we all know that looks matter to some degree, but here's the kicker: what keeps his interest long-term is your mind. Men love women who can hold an intelligent conversation, who have passions, dreams, and ideas that go beyond surface-level topics. Do you find yourself in deep conversations with him about life, philosophy, or even your future goals? When you have the ability to stimulate him mentally, something powerful happens: you become his intellectual equal and partner. It's not just about being a bookworm or knowing a lot of facts, it's about having that sharp wit, being curious, and knowing how to engage in thoughtful, meaningful dialogue. Men find women who can challenge them mentally incredibly attractive because it makes the relationship more dynamic and exciting. So, do you allow your intelligence to shine, or do you downplay it to make him feel more dominant? The more you contribute to stimulating conversations, the deeper he'll fall for you. And if you really want to keep him obsessed, get involved in his interests, show that you care about his passions, and discuss the things that are important to him. The question is, are you sharing your intellectual side, or are you keeping it hidden? When you make him admire your intelligence, you'll have him completely hooked. 6. Keep the intimacy alive. Let's get real here. Intimacy is everything when it comes to keeping a man obsessed with you. And no, I don't just mean physical intimacy, though that's definitely important. I'm talking about emotional, mental, and physical connection. When you're emotionally available, when you share your vulnerabilities and stay present in the moment, you create a bond that goes way beyond surface-level interactions. How often do you take time to really connect with him outside of daily routines? Do you cuddle, share your dreams, or engage in quiet moments together? Intimacy thrives in these small, special moments that build trust. Do you nurture these moments, or are you letting them slip by unnoticed? It's these moments that keep the spark alive and make him feel a deep connection to you. If intimacy begins to fade, so does the attraction. So, create time for emotional closeness. Whether it's a deep conversation about your feelings or a quiet walk holding hands, prioritize moments where you're fully present with each other. The more you keep this intimacy alive, the more he will crave your presence, and that desire will evolve into obsession. But here's the question: are you truly nurturing the emotional intimacy in your relationship, or are you letting it fade? The more present you are, the stronger your connection will become. 7. Be mysterious. Now, here's the final, irresistible secret: be mysterious. It's the ultimate attraction technique. Think about it: nothing drives curiosity more than the feeling that there's something more to discover about you. Do you reveal everything about yourself right away, or do you keep him guessing? The key to keeping him obsessed is leaving a little to the imagination. Men love women who aren't an open book, who have layers that unfold over time. When you keep a little mystery, you create curiosity. This doesn't mean playing games, but it does mean not putting all your cards on the table at once. Share your hobbies, passions, and dreams gradually, and surprise him with hidden talents or interests he never saw coming. Whether it's a love for painting or an unexpected skill, surprise him with something new about you regularly. The longer you keep him intrigued, the deeper his obsession will grow. But here's a crucial question: are you revealing too much too soon, or are you letting him wonder what secrets you're hiding? Mystery keeps him coming back for more, eager to learn everything about the fascinating woman you are. So, make him work for it a little, leave him constantly wanting more.